choice. How do I make good choices? How do I know if the choice I'm making is going to pan out or not? For example, many years ago, I knew that I didn't want to work a normal job. Been very creative most of my life, and so at the time I was really good at making kombucha. I decided I was going to start a kombucha company. I didn't know anything about what it took to start a product-based company. All I knew is that I wanted a different life. I knew that I wanted to be my own boss, wanted to set my own schedule, and I wanted to share my creations with the world because so many people had told me how much they enjoyed my kombucha. I set out to start a business. I planned, made a business plan. I worked on it for probably 3 years before we even launched our company. And in the process of doing that, there were many times when I was like, do I really want to do this? There's a lot that's going into this. This is really hard. This is way more than I expected. But I persevered. I ended up borrowing some money from a friend to start the company. And I started the company, and then a month later, COVID happened. That was another opportunity for me to say, well, do I stop? Do I quit because of what is happening in society, or do I keep going? I was invested in it. Time, energy. I'd just taken out that loan, already signed the lease on a commercial space. We had been in business for a month. I said, no way I'm going to stop. I'm going to push this thing through. Fast forward 4 years later, and in that time, I'd ask myself again and again, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to continue this endeavor? This is way more than I anticipated. I'm working way more hours. I'm actually making less money. I feel more free in the sense that I'm the one choosing what activities I engage in, but I felt less free because it was all on my shoulders. Yes, I had mentors. Yes, I had support. Yes, I had my lovely life partner to help me and support me. But it had come to the point where I had created a new trap for myself. I got out of working in W-2 so that I could live my own way. And in living my own way, I created a new set of boundaries for myself. And this has been building up over time. I ultimately decided it was time to close the business because there's something better for me. There's a new path that I'm meant to take. Now, one could say, well, that was all a waste. You just spent all that time and money and effort and energy and closed the business. It didn't even sell. That's a whole other story of why it didn't sell, and I just left no stones unturned on that endeavor as well. But ultimately, what I'm trying to say is that choice to start that company, that choice to take that leap of faith, gave me 7 years of learning, experience, knowledge, a little wisdom in there as well. I'm taking that and running with it now. Now I feel more free than ever. I have more money in my bank account than ever. The new business I decided to start, the coaching business, actually has a real lasting impact on the people that I work with. Got the dogs out today again. All living our best life. So how do you know if the choices you make are going to pan out or not? Well, the real answer is you know. You can never know. And sometimes all it takes is taking that leap of faith. Which maybe that endeavor doesn't work out, but it does take you on a journey. And on that journey, what you'll learn is so much more valuable than what would have happened if you didn't make that choice. If you didn't take that leap of faith. If you didn't trust in the unknown. Sometimes it takes a great leap of faith to take us to where we need to be. You've got to be willing to go where life wants to take you. I know that's easier said than done. But if you follow that thread, if you follow those breadcrumbs, that golden thread that takes you to where you want to go, give it your truth. You give it your own. You ask for it. You ask for support. You learn as much as you can. And you commit. That doesn't mean sacrificing all the other aspects of your life, your relationships, your energy levels, your health. That was another thing that started to decline for me, and I'm a very healthy person. It doesn't mean sacrificing those things. It means integrating those things and integrating your work into your lifestyle. And it can be done. People do it all over the world. They just decided they want to do it. That's all for now. Catch you on the next one.